Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new moon in Taurus Feng Shui for this Friday, but beyond this Friday, because this is the energy that informs the month, but it's more than just the month. So if you missed the last video that I did, which is on Jupiter going into Taurus for the next year, which is all about money and home and love and grounding and peace and just all sorts of prosperity expansion in the year ahead. Go back and watch that after this, and it's going to give you just a deep sense of what is actually possible and unfolding. Everything's always possible, but this is just the larger themes. And there's so much in there that can help you to just make the very most of the whole year ahead. But this video is a little bit more special because this video is about, for the moment, because it's about the opening up to this energy. So Jupiter just moved into Taurus yesterday. And when I'm filming this, and this new moon is on Friday, and even if you're watching this on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it doesn't matter, you will definitely get this sense of this opening into this new energy, this making a fresh start, breaking automatic habits that keep you from being grounded. And as powerful as you are, getting into a space where you feel the richness, you feel more, and you think less. All of this is incredibly powerful to make giant, lasting life changes. And because this new moon is in Taurus and Jupiter's moving into Taurus, this Taurus energy is going to be with us for such a long time. And it is so much feng shui. Taurus is, as I said, some of those themes of money and abundance and richness and sensory pleasure, like all the things you smell, see, taste, touch, all of this. All of you who are Taurus get the idea of being grounded and patient and methodical. And so this isn't like whirlwind energy, it's building energy, and home is in the spotlight. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next year, feng shui doesn't become wildly, wildly more popular, especially in the way that we work, because in the way that we work here, it's about infinite possibility and your creative awakening and really creating a space that is deeply, deeply moving to you, all of your senses, not following rules in a very strict way, but rather understanding the core principles that help you to make massive change and breakthroughs that you feel, that you know, that empower you to just zoom into higher levels of living. So before I go further, the Breakthrough Camp is coming soon, and the free breakthrough making class. So it's a free class full of rituals and methods and so much next level feng shui to help you set up your space energetically to make a breakthrough. It's starting soon. It's linked below. This is such a supercharger of a season because it's all about really organizing and decluttering and lining things up so that everything is easy and flowing and dynamic and unlimited. So infinite, unlimited, these are all the words that are going to be mixed into this year if you want and choose to lean into them. There's always the potential for everything. It's about what we choose in the moment. So how many of you watching this right now choose to be infinitely more wealthy, infinitely more self-expressed, infinitely more joyful, infinitely more immersed in beauty? All of this is this energy. And to get to more of that energy, this new moon really is powerful because it's about, as I said at the beginning, breaking from the automatic. And instead of wanting something, let's say, I want a new job, you just obsess about the new job, the new job, the new job. Instead, you start by building a solid foundation. And that solid foundation starts with your self value. So, when we talk about your self value and what that means in the scope of everything, people have said this in so many different ways. You get what you expect, you get what you think you deserve. There are so many quotes and so many wisdoms flying around about this concept, which basically is your self-esteem and your self-worth are going to affect how people treat you, how you treat yourself, and certainly what comes to you, what you feel you deserve. How many have seen videos where someone offers someone, it's common now, you could see them all over YouTube. I have mixed feelings about them, but where someone offers someone $100 tip for something that they did, and they go, no, 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 I can't take that. I can't take that. And you're like, what do you mean you can't take that? Someone's offering you $1,000. Just take it and run. Like, why wouldn't you take it? But we could say that on the outside, but there are times where we get so much good and we feel, I don't deserve this, or this feels like it was too easy. And so we go, no, 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 it has to be hard. I don't deserve that. I need to work my butt off in order to get that over there. And so take that easy thing and take it away. I can't take it. It's not right. What's right is that I completely suffer in order to get what I want. And because this is a Taurus time, it's about your gifts and talents, all of your innate nature, your greatness shining. And so I want to ask you all another question. Do you feel like if things are easy, that they're not valuable, that you have to work extremely hard? And a lot of times, everyone I speak to, when I'm speaking to people, will say, yes, that's how I operated for a lot of my life. If it's not hard, then it's not valuable. So I would make easy things hard. And in the process, I would make them less successful. I would burn myself out. I would do all sorts of unnecessary stuff. And it wasn't helping anyone. It certainly wasn't helping me. It was just proving a point that I had in my head that if it's not hard, I didn't earn it. If it's not so hard, I didn't deserve it. Now, there's nothing wrong with throwing your full heart and soul into everything you do and rising to challenges and doing all of this work is great. Being productive is amazing. I'm not suggesting that you all just try to take some easy way out. Just let's be clear. But there are things that you're naturally good at. And because you're naturally good at them, ask yourself, am I devaluing these things because I'm naturally good at them? Am I trying to make things more complex because I'm naturally good at things? Am I overloading myself with things to do because I think life is supposed to be really hard, or I haven't earned things because I don't deserve them? You are infinitely worthy and deserving of what you want right now. And if you can affirm that more, and this is something you could do right now, leading up to the new moon, after the new moon, all throughout the month, find some or create some affirmations, or even just one about how worthy and deserving you are of amazing things, about how great you are, about how, how much you love yourself and everyone loves you. You can say affirmations in a mirror like Louise Hay has recommended, which is incredibly powerful, where you stand in front of a mirror and repeat something over and over and over again, a positive affirmation about how worthy you are, how deserving you are, how amazing you are, how talented you are, and feel that energy coming back to you and continue to practice this. This is how you create new habits, rather than having your first thought be, how do I work harder? How do I make this, push through? Instead, it's like, I'm awesome. Things come to me with ease. I am excited about all of my talents and sharing them with the world. I'm super confident. Every day in every way, I get more and more confident. All the things that you can do to affirm how great you are is going to make a huge, huge difference. And again, this is a practice. You won't necessarily just do it once or do it for a week and your life has changed. Practice these things and they will continue to give you that lift and build that habit and build that soundtrack that you want to have. When you're doubting yourself, you're like, oh, I'm amazing. Everything always works out for me. I'm incredible. You can even listen to some Abraham Hicks or listen to some Louise Hay on YouTube. You can find some great stuff, and you can find some saying, some affirmations that so many people share, such great ones. Use them. Immerse yourself in this. Treating yourself incredibly well is the key to this season, this month, and all the things ahead. You are worthy and deserving of all of those things. So that's a big one. So let's like really like put that on top of a piece of paper. If you're getting ready for this new moon and you're going to do a new moon wish list, which we're going to talk about soon, right at the top of it, I am worthy and deserving of all the amazing things in the world. I am incredibly worthy and deserving of everything. That is going to be your North Star. Now, beautifying your home is a big part of raising the value of everything around you. And when we talk about making a fresh start, we're going to talk first about beautifying the energy of your home. For this new moon, think higher, brighter, lighter energy. I have this spray for those of you in Australia. This aromatherapy company, Secret Scent, is so amazing. She ships all around the world. She's a student in the Feng Shui School of Intention. Full disclosure, she doesn't pay me to do this. This is the only aromatherapy I use. I've been sent and gifted so much. I love this. You might have your favorite aromatherapy spray. You might have your favorite diffuser. Really do something to bring beautiful scent. It can even be boiling some herbs on the stove that you love to smell, things like clove, which are excellent, cleansing, all of this energy to lift things up. So give your home either a spray or diffuse or simmer some herbs. Now, if you want to take this energetic stuff to the next level, don't just simmer some herbs. Take one of the best things that I can recommend to you right now is to take some cinnamon sticks. So not cinnamon powder, cinnamon sticks. And you're going to put a couple of them in a pot, add some water, boil the water, simmer it, simmer, boil. I let it boil sometimes. And it's going to create a tea. And then, after maybe 4 or 5 minutes, it's created a tea. I shut off the heat, take off the pot, let it cool completely. Once it's fully cool, take out the cinnamon sticks, pour it in a spray bottle, and then use the cinnamon water to bomb your whole house with freshness. And as you spray it, imagine energy you don't want is dissipating. Your home is getting more grounded. All of the things that you want to create, you're welcoming in. Cinnamon is magnetic. I've done 2 big videos on cinnamon. If you go back to my main channel and you type in cinnamon, you'll see there are 2 big cinnamon videos. They are really popular because it really does work for a lot of people. Cinnamon's considered to be very magnetic to what you want, and especially magnetic to money. And this is a money and abundance time like never before. And again, it's all about that sense of value. So we want to cleanse away all that old stuff. One of the things I talked about in the Jupiter and Taurus video is getting rid of low self-worth items. So that means things that are broken down, things that you can't repair, things that you look at and it makes you feel bad and you go, oh, I hate that. I hate those curtains. I hate that thing. I hate that this is dirty. Do something about it. You might not be able to change everything this week or this weekend, but you can decide, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. I'm going to upgrade these things. I don't like my couch. I'm going to manifest, bring into my life a new couch in the next 3 months. This is what I'm going to do. When you make these decisions, it starts to kick things into motion. So you're going to make some upgrades, clear away those low self-worth items, cleanse your home energy, open the windows, get the energy moving. This is really exciting. And then think about how you can just beautify things for the sake of beautifying them, especially using nature. So it can be bringing flowers into your house. If you haven't seen the fragrant flower feng shui ritual, it is also linked on my channel. I'm giving you so many things that are linked on the channel, but it's such a great ritual to do, especially in the spring, or even for those of you who are in autumn right now. It's so powerful. So this can be amazing, bringing flowers into your house, more plants. We want earth, and we want to tap into the magic and power of nature. That's why things like aromatherapy, herbs, all of these things are going to be so enlivening and refreshing. Now, connecting to nature is a huge part of the whole year. And it's not just connecting to nature, meaning trees and plants and the ocean and the sea and all of these things, but connecting to your true nature, slowing down, being more deliberate, and being more deliberate about how you spend your time and energy. How you invest your time and energy is how you will or will not prosper. What we focus on will grow. And so it's time to make conscious decisions. People often say, choose a timeline. I wanted to say, make a conscious decision. Do you want to be part of the group agreement that things are going in one direction and everything might be terrible or sensational or full of fear? Or do you want to choose to create a life that is prosperous and awesome and dynamic, no matter what's going on in the world, so that you can be of service, so that you can help, so that you can bring the most greatness to other people around you? This is a choice. If we get caught up in any kind of group agreement that everything is bad at any time, what does that do? It's just a down spiral. Yet it can be a huge topic of conversation. I don't know if you have that happening around you where people are constantly complaining and there's all these things wrong. And there are legitimate things going on always that need to be changed and need to be addressed. But it's about, let's focus on solutions. Let's focus on where we're headed, what's going to be built. This is a time of building. And again, think of Friday as opening the door to this new energy of deliberate, patient, brilliant building of what you want. And that involves making choices. And those choices need to be choices that feel good to you and that reflect your high value and all that you desire that's going to bring you joy. That's what is in harmony with you. When we talk about good vibes and bad vibes, there's no one single thing in Feng Shui, in my mind, that's bad inherently. I don't care where your bathroom is. I don't care where anything is really in your house. What I care about is it working for you? It's about your harmony within yourself, your harmony within your home. And so there's no judgment on what's good vibes or bad vibes in my mind. It's about what's in harmony with me and how I can express my highest and greatest good and what's not. And we want to just focus instead of focusing on all the things wrong and then going, how do I fix this? It's like, let's focus on the building, the new paradigms, new energy, new breakthroughs. That's why I'm so excited that this is starting at, I didn't plan it this way, but as the breakthrough camp starts, the Feng Shui program is going to start. We're really going to be deep into this building, expanding, bigger, bolder, brighter energy. So yay. As you get into this, think about how your habits, if you have habits that are automatic, how habits pull you out of present time. So for instance, if you have habits of multitasking, does that pull you out of present time where you're not, let's just say you're on the phone with someone and you're also answering emails and then you're like, wait, what did you say? What just happened? I found myself doing a bit of that this in the last few weeks. And I was like, I have to stop this. This is not me, not ignoring phone calls, but just feeling like I'm multitasking and wasn't fully present enough. When you're not fully present, you are not really using your full potential, your full gifts, your full magnetism. When you talk about bringing things in and bringing in what you want and all of that, you need to be here now in that power of now that Eckhart Tolle talks about. So how do we do that? Notice your automatic habits. What pulls you away from the present moment? Distractions, multitasking, background music, maybe your phone ringing constantly. It might be other habits that you have, too much phone in your face in general. It might be not taking enough breaks, so you get exhausted. It might be that when you get hungry or dehydrated, you stop being able to focus, or if you have too much caffeine, you lose focus. Notice what those things are for you that are pulling you away from the present moment throughout the day. Don't judge them, just notice what they are, and one by one, determine you're going to shift them. And as you become more and more present, you'll become really connected to your intuition, to your genius, your inner guidance, that GPS system that's going to help you to navigate to everywhere you want to be. So, extraordinarily important. Also, to tap into more of your true nature, of course, you can spend more time in nature, which is always wonderful, but also to get into the things that give you joy. What makes you happy? Make more of those things, do more of those things, express your talents, take the classes you're interested in. My friend just sent me a pottery class that we can do outside on the weekends. And I was like, I've always wanted to do this. Yes. This is the stuff that's going to really start to move your energy and get you into your groove. This is not about waiting to be lucky, waiting for a lucky day or a lucky moment. All of this abundance and all of this opportunity is always here. But these themes can help you to address life from different angles and clear away more of that stuff that keeps you from fully showing up and being as ultimately powerful as you are. So, during this time, always for every new moon, it's an amazing time to set intentions. And so you've probably made a new moon, you might have made a new moon wish list in your life before. On Friday, you can really take some time, get relaxed, set some time aside where you're going to relax. You're going to maybe put on some music, again, sensory richness. Maybe you pull a bunch of flowers over beside you, a bouquet that you got to beautify your house, and sit down and really sink into what it is that you want to build in this month and maybe even in the rest of the year or the next calendar year. Allow yourself to just make this list of what you most want to create, what you most want to build, all of the facets of it. Get into it as clear as you can. You might not know all the details, but you know the essence of what you want. Write all of that down. This is what I'm going to manifest. Remember, at the top of your list, consider writing something like, I am worthy and deserving of all the greatness in the world. And then write your list. And in addition to just writing your list, it's a great time to start collecting some photos that illuminate your list. And so you can print out some things online. You can find some photos or some words in magazines, paste them on your list, or you can make a whole vision board for now, for the next few months, and beautify, sink into these beautiful visions. And the more they excite you, the more they spark something in you, you're going to say yes, and you're going to lean in and you're going to keep going. This is how you're going to start building this dynamic, incredible momentum. And so, for all of this, it's about following how you feel. And a lot of us aren't connected to how we feel very often. So, really consider all those grounding things you can do, clearing away the distractions, the things that pull you away. Really affirm how worthy and deserving you are. Allow things to come easily for you. Allow yourself to do more of the things that are joyful for you, and fill your home with this fresh burst of energy. So when you have that cinnamon tea made, you can spray your whole home. And just a little note on that, the cinnamon tea, if you do make that spray that I talked about, it doesn't have preservatives in it. So when you're done, dump it out, and you can just down the sink, down the drain, and you can just make a new batch next time you want to do it. It's very inexpensive and easy to do. Because you want to keep all of this the freshest energy, the freshest ideas, the freshest vibes. Have so much fun. This is such a fun time, and this opening to the new. So if there's stuff that's been happening in life up until now, so issues, problems, things that have come up, you can also, when you're writing your wish list, say, I am ready to release, and write out everything you're ready to release. This problem, this ongoing pattern, this cycle that's come up, this unresolved project, I'm ready to release all of this stuff. Write it down, rip up that piece of paper, throw it away, and then make your list, because this really is an opening into the new. Have an amazing time this Friday and beyond. There are so many videos coming to the channel. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please like, subscribe, share, do all the YouTube things. It makes such a big difference for the channel and sharing the work with others. I so appreciate you. And I will be back very soon with so much more. So, mwah. Have a great new moon. Bye, everyone.